I just finished a bunch of errands in Shibuya. I got my nails done. I went to Jins to get my new glasses readjusted. I got 2 pairs of new glasses. I got a prescription pair of glasses and also sunglasses. So I was able to get the sunglasses right away, but they were just not fitting right. They were leaving dents in my face, so got them readjusted, and I get my prescription ones next week. So yeah, I'm on the hunt for some fall foliage right now. Hello friends, sorry it is a little chilly in here and I turned off the heater so that I can film this and the sound not be crazy. So anyways, I realize I haven't checked in yet for this vlog to just like say hello and kind of tell you what's going on, but As you guys saw, it's been a really nice, chill couple of days here in Japan. I had a really great kind of solo day yesterday in Tokyo and got dinner with my friend, did some Christmas shopping, got my nails done, which I am loving. It's like this grayish purple color, and then I got like some sparkle in it. I love the place that I go because it's so easy, especially if you don't speak Japanese. I started going there like a couple of years ago or a year and a half ago. I don't know. I even have a stamp card. I've been there so often. But basically, it's this thing where you pay a base price. And when you go in there, you can basically just choose from an iPad what type of design that you want. So it's really easy, really simple. You just point to things and then you're good to go. The more I learn Japanese, the more I like try to speak a little bit when I'm like setting up my stuff. But yeah, for the most part, especially if you are coming to Japan and you don't speak Japanese, TruNails is where I go. There are a ton of locations all across Japan. They also have the option to do like custom nails and like more elaborate designs. It's just more expensive, and then you'll have to kind of figure out how to get over the language barrier. But yeah, this was with the current yen exchange rate about $36. And this will probably last me 3-4 weeks. So yeah, I think it's totally worth it. Anyways, the holiday season in Japan is probably my favorite time in Japan. It just is so cozy and the weather is perfect. Like, yes, it's cold outside, but in my mind, you can always put on more layers, and there's only so much you can really take off in the summer. So yeah, I don't know. I love the wintertime. I love the holiday season. I guess this isn't really wintertime. It's still fall. We are in end of November right now. But yeah, I don't know. I just associate holiday season with wintertime, but technically it's fall. We still haven't even gotten like full fall foliage here in Japan yet. So yeah, I was surprised when I was at Yoyogi yesterday that the leaves were still not even in their full yellow yet. Like they were still turning, which was really pretty to kind of see them in the transition period. But yeah, if you ever have the chance to see the fall foliage in Japan when it's fully colored, it is just so bright and amazing, and I highly recommend. It is another one of those like peak travel seasons to come to Japan, but again, I think it's totally worth it. I think weather-wise, end of November and December, even to like end of December, I think is probably my favorite weather-wise in Japan. I don't know. I honestly love it. I love the coziness. I love the holiday lights everywhere and seeing all the storefronts get all like holiday-ized, holiday Christmassy, holiday-esque. I don't know how to explain it, but everything just gets so cute and sparkly and just it's so fun here. So, and I think what's really funny too is that Japan goes all out for the Christmas like holiday season. However, if you are actually here on Christmas Day, it totally just feels like any other day here. Like it's just nothing really that special. The big holiday here in the winter time is actually New Year's. And so if you come during the New Year's time period, like the week before and the week after New Year's, just know that a lot of places may actually be closed, or it could be more crowded with like people walking around because they have the time off. So I would say if you are going to come during the December winter period, to maybe avoid the New Year's time period, just because it's just more likely things are closed, and yeah, you're just gonna have more options if you come around that time period. But yeah, it's just so nice. Like, I love the holiday season, but I think especially in Japan, it's really nice. And this Thanksgiving is actually going to be the second Thanksgiving that I'm actually in Japan versus in LA with my family. But I feel like in general, my family, the biggest time to celebrate really is the Christmas and New Year's celebrations. My family is Japanese American, and like the Japanese and the people in Japan here, New Year's Day is also really big. And so basically we get two really big holidays. Because we're American, we go big on Christmas, but because we're also Japanese, we also go big on New Year's Day. Like, it's not just a sit back, relax on the couch, watch football type of day. Like, we are doing that, but we're not like just relaxing there. downstairs. I go basically, I think, to like 3 or 4 houses minimum on New Year's Day to celebrate. And it's just like at every house, you have all the New Year's stuff. And then, yeah, I don't know. It's just so fun. I love the holidays. But yeah, anyways, to bring it back to what I was trying to say was that missing Thanksgiving in LA is actually okay because the main holidays for my family in SoCal are actually Christmas and New Year's. So yeah, I'm excited because I get to spend Thanksgiving with my dad. And this year, I think, so last year, what we did is we went out and we found a restaurant that served American Thanksgiving food. And in order to do that, when you're in Japan, you actually have to make reservations ahead of time, like a couple of weeks in advance, to just make sure that you can actually get a reservation. Because again, it's like very limited and obviously it's an American holiday. This year, I think my dad actually wants to cook. So I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. I have no idea what he has planned. I'm just kind of going with whatever he wants to do. It is my last week here, or week and a half here, I guess, here in Japan. So I am just trying to stay very present and just do whatever he wants to do during my last week here. So yeah, it is my last week and a half here in Japan, which is crazy. I've been here for so long, but it's been such a fulfilling trip. Like the vlogs that are coming out this year, kind of, there's like a time gap between this one and then the last vlog that I released, because in between there are a couple, actually more than a couple of videos that I'm actually releasing next year, just because they need a little bit more time to do the research, the voiceover, all that stuff. These ones are a little bit more casual, but I'm just really excited to share those videos because they just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like after those trips, I feel a little bit, not changed, but just very inspired and very, yeah, I don't know. I'm in my feels right now. I'm definitely in my feels, and I'm very much like, it just was the perfect way to just learn more about my culture and my background here in Japan while also helping my dad out and just, I'm trying to think of like a word to describe or like sum up how I'm feeling right now, but I guess I could just say I just feel very grateful, humbled, and just very moved by my experiences over the past couple of weeks. And I am so excited to share that with you guys. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed because those videos are coming out next year so that I can give them the time that they deserve in terms of being able to tell the story correctly so that you guys can feel like you're on this journey with me as well. So yeah, I'm excited to show you what the holidays are like here in Japan, what it looks like, all the holiday illuminations. I'm not going to go like out of my way, I don't think, to visit like all the holiday illuminations, but I do want to catch at least a few to show you kind of what they're like. They are absolutely stunning and it's just really fun to see just Tokyo lit up at night. I mean, these holiday illuminations are kind of all over the place in Japan. I mean, when I was in Fukuoka, those lights were amazing. I still think that's my favorite at Hakata Station. That was my favorite holiday illumination at a station. It was just everywhere. But I am excited to just take it all in, take in the holiday vibes here in Japan. In terms of holiday shopping, I feel like I, for the most part, got my holiday gifts already. I feel like this year for my Christmas gifts that I'm giving, I really wanted to be a little bit more intentional and thoughtful about, not to say past years I haven't like been thoughtful about my gifts, but I think since I am here in Japan for such a long time, I wanted to kind of just get things and little pieces of this Japan trip. And whenever I thought of a certain person, I would just buy it so that they can kind of take a piece of this trip and that kind of be my gift to them. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, I basically just been collecting my Christmas gifts for friends and family just as I've been traveling. But yeah, I still have a few things I need to get before I go back to Los Angeles, like there's like a bunch of beauty stuff that I've been wanting to get, J beauty stuff, that I have kind of found online and I want to try out. So today the plan though is I think I want to go to Ginza and show you guys, well, we'll see, because last time I was in Ginza, it looked like the storefronts were like kind of under construction, because if you didn't know, and if I think I've mentioned this in an old Tokyo video and I kind of went into the depth, I kind of went more in depth about the history about the Ginza area. But if you didn't know or you didn't watch that video, basically Ginza is an area that is known for their like over the top storefronts. The Ginza area in general was a place where, you know, people would go to just stroll. And it would kind of be like, yeah, there's shopping. Yes, there's a ton of department stores. That's kind of what they were known for. But it really was this culture of strolling and like, you know, they say window shopping. It literally was that. It was like you did a lot of like window shopping, but it really was strolling around, looking at the storefronts, and having that experience of like walking through this beautiful area while also maybe doing some shopping, maybe getting some coffee. Like that was kind of like the vibe of the area. And really that culture of the area really stuck throughout the years. I mean, I think there's even a committee that's dedicated to, I don't know if it's necessarily the storefronts in general, but just the like the aesthetics of the area, because, you know, that's what they were known for. And so if you ever go to Ginza, especially during the holiday season, all the storefronts become like really like Christmassy and holiday-esque. Like there's lights and just like cuteness, and it's just so nice. So even if you go during the day, it's nice, but especially at night, it's beautiful. So I do need to stop at the Shiseido flagship store. So I don't know if it's actually the flagship store, because one of the Shiseido stores in Ginza was actually closed last time I went, but I do need to stop at one of the Shiseido stores in Ginza to pick up foundation for me and my mom. We both use the same foundation, just in different colors. We love the Shiseido foundation. I honestly switched to it because one of the stores actually has this like color matcher, which is really cool. And so they perfectly matched to my skin tone and they were super helpful. And so ever since then, that's just been my go-to. But yeah, anyways, go in there because I need to pick up our foundation refill for my mom and I. And then I think for the rest of the day, I just really want to show you again the storefronts there, the holiday illuminations that are there, and then I'm just going to grab dinner out there and then come home. Tomorrow's an editing day and then it's Thanksgiving, so I will try to show you what we end up doing. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoy seeing Tokyo in its holiday prime. All right, let's go shopping. The holiday season is still one of my favorite times to visit Japan. Not only is the weather the best, in my opinion, but I also love the holiday ambiance that takes over the city. Bright Christmas lights illuminate the streets and stores and buildings everywhere. Little Christmas hats are placed on the already cute characters plastered all about the city. It's the little holiday decor details that really prime and prep me to get into the spirit of the season before heading home to celebrate with my family. I also love how many of the winter illuminations throughout Tokyo go all out on the lights, and admission to view them is often free. You simply get to enjoy them in all their glory. Spending Thanksgiving in Tokyo definitely isn't the same as in the States. I miss watching the morning parade and experiencing all the Thanksgiving Day festivities with family in California. However, I'm grateful that I get to enjoy the holiday season in Japan and that I get to spend quality time with my dad. My last days in Tokyo were eventful. I got to participate in a tour that allowed me to eat the same meal as the shogunate and wear an Edo period kimono that was popular with women of the court during that time. I did last-minute souvenir and omiyage shopping, went to a design pop-up, saw more holiday illuminations throughout the city, and ate some amazing meals. I ended up not filming as much as I typically do during these last days in Tokyo, which is why this footage is sparse and all over the place. I think it was a mix of burnout from filming so much prior and also wanting to take a moment to truly be present and savor the last moments on this trip.
Yes.
So chestnut, raspberry cream, and chocolate. So this is the seasonal one for the winter / fall time, I believe. Also got coffee sitting in this little plaza again. If you see my other vlogs, you know. And then this is the little coffee shop we go to. All right, sorry guys. Tokyo is the world's largest city by population on Earth. It is over 4 times the size of New York City. So, needless to say, there are so many things to see, do, and eat in Tokyo. So many must-visits and hidden gems yet to be discovered. You'll want to pack your itinerary with as much as possible. However, my biggest tip to get the most out of your Japan trip is to remember to include pockets of time to slow down and truly take in the area you are exploring. If you're always go, 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 you'll likely miss out on what truly makes the area special. One of the things I love about Japan is that even within the busiest parts of the city, there are places to rest and enjoy nature. This is not something I get to enjoy as much back home in LA. Parks like this one in Shinjuku are few and far between at home, which is why on my last full day in Tokyo, all I wanted to do was to enjoy the koyo, or fall foliage. I wanted to breathe fresh air and slow down before I head back home. I can't wait to show you more of what I've been up to during this trip. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel with notifications turned on so you know when new videos are available. I also plan to upload more detailed travel guides and itineraries on my blog, lifestylebyremi.com, to go along with each new video. You can find links to my blog and past Japan travel guides in the video description. Until next time.